Let's get one thing straight. Modern men are weak. Not emotional, not vulnerable, weak. Spiritually, mentally, physically, morally. You've been taught that this new version of man is progressive, that softness is strength, that emotions are your compass. But here's the truth. While you've been embracing positivity, sensitivity, and comfort, women have been evolving, bro. Building, adapting, and winning. And they're not doing it because they hate men. They're doing it because men stopped showing up. While you're busy scrolling, jacking off to pixels, escaping into dopamine loops, and pretending that watching podcasts and videos like this one is self-improvement, women are out there in the real world, getting degrees, stacking cash, building their bodies in the gym, leading businesses, making millions with freaking OnlyFans, mastering their emotional regulation, and yes, raising children alone when men have abandoned ship. We've reached a point in society where women had no choice but to become what men used to be. You gave up your role, they picked it up, and now they resent you for it. Let's rewind. A century ago, men built civilization. They laid bricks, they fought wars, they protected and provided. Not because it was easy, but because it was expected. It was their sacred burden. Now, the average man can't even hold eye contact. He can't say no without guilt. He folds under pressure, avoids discomfort, lives in fear of female disapproval, and would rather be liked than respected. He's lost his edge. His fire, his discipline, his nutsack. Why? Because he outsourced his masculinity to comfort, to convenience, to porn, fast food, Uber Eats, Netflix, video games, antidepressants, safe spaces. He's medicated, sedated, addicted, and pacified. He calls himself chill, but he's just passive. He's confused peace with avoidance. He tells himself he's above all the, alpha Andrew Tate stuff, but deep down he knows he's playing defense in a game he was meant to dominate. He's not evolved, he's neutered. Meanwhile, women have adapted. They had to. When fathers bailed, women stepped up. When men stopped leading, women led themselves. When men lost their mission, women found one. That's why you see so many strong, dominant, independent, emotionally mature women. That's not feminism gone wild. That's just evolution. See, nature hates a vacuum, so women filled the void. But don't get it twisted. Most women don't actually want to play both roles. They're exhausted. They want to rest in their femininity, but they can't because they look around and see nothing but boys in grown men's bodies, unfocused, uncertain, undisciplined, addicted to pleasure, and allergic to responsibility. Now let's get real. If this is triggering you, good. You should be triggered. You're not here to feel safe. You're here to get better. You're here to win. So here are 5 brutal signs that you've been neutered by modern life. Number 1, you can't go 7 days without porn. You know it's destroying your brain, your drive, and your spirit, but you keep crawling back. Your ancestors went to war. You can't go to war with your right hand. Number 2, you can't look another man in the eye without breaking gaze. You don't walk into a room with presents, you shrink. Your nervous system is stuck in survival mode, like a little pussycat. It's not humility, it's fear. Number 3, you chase women with no mission. You make women your purpose. You pedestalize them, validate them, beg them, obsess over texts, and when they leave you, your entire world collapses. Why? Because you never built one of your own. Number 4, you crumble under pressure. Life gets hard and you fold. You think emotions are the answer to everything, but you haven't developed emotional resilience. You think feeling deeply is masculine. It's not. Handling those feelings without collapsing is. Number 5, you avoid conflict to keep the peace. You nod, you agree, you suppress, you say yes when you want to say no. That's not kindness. You're not doing anyone any favors. It's cowardice. Women don't trust men who can't protect their own boundaries. And if any of those hit you in the gut, good. That means there's still something alive in you. You still have 1/8 of a nut left, a spark, a voice, a whisper of the man you were once supposed to become. But let me be clear, motivational videos are not going to fix you. You fix this by returning to the fire, to discipline, to discomfort, to solitude. You reset by actually doing habits that healthy men used to do, such as delaying gratification, getting out in the sun, getting out in nature, socializing and talking to real people. You fix this by becoming dangerous again, not reckless, not abusive, but dangerous in the sense that you are capable, stoic, focused, strong, grounded. You fix this by sacrificing who you are today for who you could become one day. Because here's what most men don't realize. Women want masculine men. They crave them. That same feminist ranting on Twitter or X, she's the one who's getting ravaged in private by the same masculine men she claims to despise. Most women have convinced themselves that masculine men don't exist anymore. They're tired of settling, tired of playing both sides, tired of being the planner, the provider, the protector, the nurturer, and the emotionally mature one. They don't want to submit to a weak man. Why would they? They want to surrender, but only to a man who's worthy of that surrender, who leads with calm dominance, not loud insecurity, who protects, not controls, who sees her, feels her, understands her, but doesn't get lost in her chaos. Most men either become doormats or dictators. Neither is masculine. True masculinity is leadership under pressure, calm in the storm, mission first, emotions integrated, not avoided, not worshipped. So how do you fight back? How do you stop being weak? You stop waiting for a savior. You stop looking for motivation. You stop numbing yourself. You stop blaming society, feminism, your parents, your ex, the algorithm, Trump. You wake up, you look in the mirror and you take ownership. You get to the gym, you pick up heavy shit, you master your craft, you build a life that you're proud of, you delay gratification, you train your mind to sit in silence, you kill distraction, you become the kind of man you respect. And then, and only then, will women start to respect you too. Because the truth is, women don't want to win this war. They're just sick of losing beside weak men. And when real men rise again, when masculine polarity returns, when leadership, order, and mission are restored, women will gladly relax back into the feminine. The world will heal. But until then, they'll keep winning and you'll keep wondering what happened. So if you're tired of pretending, tired of performing, tired of being stuck between who you are and who you could be, make the decision now, today. Step up, reclaim your edge, earn your crown, or die like a clown. That actually rhymes. The choice is yours. Subscribe to this video if you made it this far. Like the video if it resonated, and I'll get back to you guys pretty soon.